Y'all know it's before, yeah. CJ on 32's just posted that somebody tried to break into his home and actually did break in, and that there's yellow tape. You already know what that means. But ain't it crazy that CJ So Cool predicted this when he said that if you have Royalty and Tata over, that something like this could occur? I'm not saying that they had anything to do with it, but damn, it's a coink a dink, if you know what I mean. Let's get right into the video.
Tata and Royalty together are going to have CJ on 32's robbed. Mark my words.
They broke in my crib.
I want to be the first one to get this out the way. They are definitely, most certainly, going to have this man robbed.
They broke in my crib, and you know it's consequences behind actions, man.
Now, ain't it crazy? I'm not saying that Royalty or Tata had anything to do with it, but energy is a thing. People forget that sometimes people will have certain energies on them that they put on you if they're around you. And fate, so have it, would have things like this occur if you have certain energies around you. Am I saying that they plotted on CJ on 32's? Did I say that Royalty or Tata has something to do with it? They probably didn't have anything to do with it, allegedly. But at the end of the day, ain't it crazy that they just came there just to go against CJ So Cool when he was warning CJ on 32's about their actions? Ain't that wild? Ain't that crazy work? Let's continue.
Man.
Whatever you have, they're going to have it taken, my guy. You might not know this yet, but Tata is the one that set me up a long time ago.
Yes, this is my house. Y'all know what yellow tape means. Yes, it's a body.
Now, mind you, I don't know if CJ on 32 showed Tata where he lived or Royalty. I'm not sure. But all I know is this is uncharted territory. There's yellow tape. There's a body. This boy didn't caught a body allegedly due to a burglary. Now, we don't know who was involved, what happened, somebody he may know. And usually 9 times out of 10, it's somebody you do know. I always say that to people. 9 times out of 10, it's somebody you know who break into your shit. That's a statistical fact. It's usually somebody that you're acquainted with, that you have ties to, or a friend of a friend of a friend. Better pay attention. See, when you do things out of spite, karma come back on you. People better realize when you're playing with energies that you're not really aware of and people and agendas. I'm not saying that Royalty and Tata has something to do with it. It's just a coincidence that this should happen around that damn time.
In my house.
Those are two people I would not want to be hanging around at the same time.
I'm good, gang. Everything good over here. The corner ain't came here yet.
Tata and Royalty together are going to have CJ on 32's robbed. Mark my words.
They broke in my crib.
I want to be the first one to get this out the way. They are definitely, most certainly, going to have this man robbed.
They broke in my crib, and you know it's consequences behind actions, man.
Whatever you have, they're going to have it taken, my guy. You might not know this yet, but Tata is the one that set me up a long time ago.
Now, mind you, the video playing over, but what I want to do is let me go to his Instagram. Let's play it.
Everybody who keep calling, keep asking. I'm good, gang. Everything good over here. Yes, this is my house. Y'all know what yellow tape mean. Yes, it's a body in my house. The corner ain't came here yet. They broke in my crib, and you know it's consequences behind actions, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, all I'm gonna say is this: I'm happy that that boy survived. I'm happy that that boy alive, that he can be with his children, and he can continue building his business. Because I don't wish nothing like that on anyone. People may have problems here and there, or it might be a character flaw on both ends. CJ So Cool has his character flaws. CJ on 32's has his character flaws. They both have things that they need to work on. But should you be wanting something like this to occur to anyone? Hell no. But I am happy that that man survived, and whoever tried to break in with their homeboys or whatever, now there's a body involved. Now somebody has lost somebody that got a traumatic experience. This shit is crazy work. But I'm just saying, ain't it nuts? Ain't it nuts how CJ So Cool predicted this shit? I'm just gonna say that. It's nuts how CJ predicted this shit. And people don't really understand the totality of this. Because he was warning him. Now, I'm not saying that.
Everybody who
Now,
keep
mind you,
calling.
I'm not gonna say that royalty or Tata had anything to do with it. But sometimes it's the energy that people bring. Sometimes they bring a bad energy, demons connected to them. Those type of energies will manifest in reality. You will conjure up things based off of people's overall energy that they bring with them. And karma is a motherfucker on top of that as well. So you got to be careful what you say, what you do. You got to repent for your actions. You got to make sure that you're not consistently boasting, showing your shit off, showing where your cars are, showing where you doing this, showing where you doing that. All obviously, people that you know, are jealous or covet are going to want the things that you have, and they're going to do anything and everything to get it, especially if you're flaunting. And that's why he has to make sure that you got to move, man. You got to move into an environment, and not saying that's safe neither. Look what happened to CJ So Cool. A lot of people trying to say his home, oh, his shit was fake. Y'all gonna say his shit fake too? There's people that's in jail for CJ So Cool. So when people saying that the home invasion is fake, you're basically trying to say the whole fucking police force, detectives, etc., are trash, garbage. You better than them. Obviously, these people that's saying that the home invasion was fake or whatever case may be, they couldn't even pass a goddamn psych vow for the police academy. They couldn't even pass the police academy. They couldn't even become a detective if they wanted to. They can't even solve their own goddamn problems, let alone solve somebody else's case. That's what makes me laugh with people. Stop saying the situation is fake. There's people in jail right now that's gonna be in prison for years. But oh, Juicy Smollett paid the price. When you try to say Juicy Smollett he paid the price. That's why his ass is done for. Regardless if he don't go to jail for a long time or whatever case may be. He has to reflect on his life because everybody knew it was fake. But CJ So Cool, people are in jail. Yes, those dudes, whatever that did the whole little thing with him, they all got caught up and they probably took plea deals. That's why they ain't really, you don't really know the ins and outs of that story. But when it comes down to CJ So Cool, people are actually in jail. They did cross evaluations, everything, phone records. They can see when you're close to somebody. They can see whatever burner phone you had. They can pick up everything. So don't use that as a means to say somebody home invasion is fake. That is weird as hell. But just like this, where y'all gonna say CJ on 32 shit fake too? He just wanted attention. Like something wrong with people out there, man. Wake up and realize when you saying stupid shit. But damn, this shit crazy. I'm just saying it's crazy that CJ So Cool actually said it and tried to warn CJ on 32s. Now, like I said before, I ain't saying royalty did it. I ain't saying Tata did it. I'm just saying that it's crazy of a coincidence that CJ actually said that shit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the situation, and I'm up out of that. God damn, we got to see what happened.